What up, what up, what up? What is good? Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's good? What's good? What up, Cap? What up, Matt? See y'all on here. Hello, hello, man. Okay, I thought I had got my alert set up. What up, Trav? That's wrong. That is 100% wrong. Let me delete that. I'm gonna delete that. Oh, I can't even delete that. Let me fix that. I didn't get a chance to update that command. Let's. What are we gonna do today, huh? Okay, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this real fast. That. If I can type Burgundy. Okay. I think everything else is probably right. We'll go with some APs today. Do we do APs? No, we'll do some cherries. We'll do some cherries today. And then for keycaps, do we leave? What do we have? Do we do Berg? You guys want to do Berg? I mean, I already have caps on here. We can leave deep well on there for now, but we can always change it up if we have to. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. How are you guys doing? How's everything going? This one here? Oh, dude, yes. This is the OTD, or sorry, I wish it was the OTD. This is the UTD 356 that I just picked up. I've been having a lot of fun with this thing, dude. Clone or not, dead ass simple, and it sounds phenomenal. I'm really curious how this stacks up to the corn. Yeah, it was $200, dude. Built, you know what I mean, with some nice cherry reds. So I was like, yeah, I'll get it just to test it out, see how I like it. If I like it, I'll try to get the actual one. But I mean, the last one I saw posted on MM was like $5,000. So yeah, GG's on that. All right, while we're doing this, I'm gonna try to yeah, definitely not worth $5,000, especially if the $200 one is the exact same thing, right? Like, sorry. I mean, I know it's a clone, right? I get it. Clone bad. But at least, right? At least it's not the worst clone. It's not like affecting anybody really. Yeah, we'll do a typing test. Let's do it. You know I gotta start with this anyway. Yo! Alex with the 4-month sub, bro. What the hell? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Now, if I sell that HK, you're first in line, bro. You've been subbed for 4 months. That's wild. Wild. You know what's crazy? All I did to make that work, and I can actually hear it now, is I just enabled alerts in the Steam, or whatever the hell this is, Stream Elements overlay, but I haven't configured anything. It just I think it just synced the ones that were in the Twitch configuration. Hey man, I'm not gonna complain. It worked, right? For whatever reason, that worked. So let's rock with it. I'm just gonna leave that the hell alone. Pin this. I'm gonna pin that too, just in case. Let's throw this up. Okay. Let's see how this $200 clone sounds. These are Cherry MX Reds that are loop filmed spring swapped to, I think they're 55 gram GODSSON springs, if I remember right. I gotta look at the posting again. Oops. Oh my god, this is way off. Yes, they are. I think that he did it for aesthetic reasons. Yeah, this thing is, I don't know if it's the angle I have this at. Hang on. Yeah, it's a lot less resonant at that angle. Are you guys hearing the pingy? The only place I can really hear it in person is on the tab. That's like where it's the most noticeable. Everything else is pretty straightforward. Oops. Yeah, I think it was that one is the mic angle for sure. When I don't have the mic pointed properly, it picks up some weird sound. All right. Let's try it one more time. See, if you hear it here, you can hear it. But I feel like I don't really hear it on any other key. Oh gosh. The other thing is I don't know. I actually haven't opened this up at all. So I don't even know if there's an O-ring in here. Let's look. There might not even be an O-ring. It might just be in straight up top mount. Oh no, there's an O-ring. It's a tiny little O-ring in here. What the hell is this? I'm gonna assume this is a very, I can just see it kind of moving around already. Oh yeah, this thing is not. What is it, like a 30? That is way loose. So I'm gonna assume it's that. It's not a very thick O-ring. It doesn't really look like it's doing much in there. I don't know if that's the one that it comes with. So I could always try a better O-ring to see if, or a bigger O-ring, I should say, to see if it makes any difference. But again, not bad for 200 bucks. $200 hairs. Yeah, I think 100%. If I go to like a legit one, not super thin, whatever the hell that thing is, it would help a lot. Maybe we can get to that. I don't know if I do have one. I can pull it out of the LX up there, and then we can try that after. But not bad, man. The spacebar does sound good. Yeah. Yo, Matt. Yo, why is that so small now? What the shit? Does that look hella small to you guys? What's this thing doing? It worked when I had it up. Maybe I have to have it up. What's that thing doing? Stuff's happening. Hype train. Yo, we got a hype train. I don't know what that means. It's advertised. It might be. What the hell's a hype train, y'all? There it is. Okay, I think I have to leave this open for this to like... Let me leave this open in the background, maybe. In like a different tab. And then I think that I can hear things. I think I made it a little bit bigger now. Dude, I don't know what the hell's happening. All right, guys. Bear with me. You guys know I'm technically challenged when it comes to this shit. All right, let me unpin or maybe repin. Okay, there we go. gonna put this over here. There we go. And we can switch over to, I don't know, put this on something else. These damn tabs are throwing me off. All right, we'll go back to stream over here. Beautiful. And we'll leave this up. And now maybe I can actually hear things. It's the motion of the ocean. Ah, you guys are degenerates and I love you for it. I think it sounds pretty good, with the exception of this one tab. So yeah, we'll try switching it out and see what happens. I did just get my PCBs in, so I don't know if you guys remember, we tried rebuilding this and then I borked the shit out of the daughter board. The daughter board was like, nah, I'm done, son. So we're gonna have to full rebuild this guy. I actually don't even remember what the hell's in here. I think these are the Nixies. I mean, the messy blacks. Oh no, these are Nixies. I put Nixies in here. Okay. I saw that message. I was going to ask you about it. What did you solder? What exactly did you solder? And with the O-ring, you just let it rock, like even though it's like looser over here. You're shocked I use Nixies. I was on a real Nixie kick when I did this, dude. Okay, so you soldered. You got a solder PCB, I'm assuming, and so you soldered the build. But I thought you meant last time we spoke, you were saying that O-ring probably doesn't work because of the blocker. There not being anything here, so the O-ring not fitting properly. Oh, that's genius. Oh, that's genius. Maybe we try that. Maybe we try that today. I do. I do have a 65% O-ring. I can pull it out of the Elix. Did not know that. Pro strats. Pro strats. Oh, damn. Flying with the plug, dude. Hooking us up. So we got our DB, our standard DB, and then he threw in these dudes to test out because I was having some issues with, oh, what the hell's, let's turn this off first and go over here. He threw these little dudes in, which are like extended low profile JST cables. So hopefully we can use that. Wait, these are like super tiny. Where do these go in? Okay. I think these are the, oh, that's right. This is the new PCB. Oh my God, he sent me so many things. Holy shit. These are the new versions of the Z60s, apparently, that support low-profile connectors. Look at this. How legit is that? This is sick. I love this. It's like a game changer, right? Because I feel like this is going to open up support for a lot of different boards. Oh, shit. He sent me fucking... Don't tell me he sent me all hot swaps. No. Okay, no, these are solder. All right, for sure. Damn, he sent me all of the above. What in the hell? Okay, so I guess it works on all of them. Dude, I have so many connections. What the fuck? What's even the... So these are the actual GSK branded ones. I think these were... I don't know why he sent me these. Were these just extras that he sent me? I have to follow up with them to find out what happened here. I'm so confused. Yeah, the hot swap is low profile. And solder is just regular JST, but he did give me some longer cables for this one too. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll follow up with them because I don't remember why I got those, but fuck it. But fuck it. All right, I already have hot swap for this, so we're not going to hot swap. We're going to do a solder build. Yes? Dude, I'm low-key worried I'm going to break these. Dude, I don't even think I ordered these, to be honest. I think he might have just threw these in for free. Because I don't remember buying these. I'm pretty sure I just bought those. Who knows? We'll get there at some point. Yo, Sama! Thank you for the sub, fam. Thank you for the sub, bro. How you doing tonight? You over here lurking or what? Say meow? Dude. Okay, so this is the one I need. Can I use this cable too? Because I think this is for the other one. This is for the... whatever. Yeah, okay. These are the GSK ones. Damn, you gave me 3? And this one's a slightly longer cable. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. We're going to try the slightly longer cable. Let's switch them out right now, actually. Which dude? What happened? What did I miss? What's the lore? I feel left out. I feel so left out. All right, guys. Do we rebuild this with Nixies? Do I throw in some blacks? I did just finish up some reds and oranges with a bunch of different spring configurations. I guess we can get there when we get there. Let's take it apart. Yeah. Let's start by taking it apart. Blacks? Of course you're going to vote for blacks. Trav. They are MX2As, but I did the thing where I mixed up the stems. So they're like not truly diamond polished. Use something other than cherry. I got HMX. You want me to throw some HMX in there? I got some Sonjas. Bro, what else am I supposed to put in this board? Everything else sounds like shit. It's not true. I'm just a cherry stan. I'm pretty sure I just have aluminum plates for this thing. Let me go check, actually. I forgot I have extra plates. Let me go grab those. They are new. They're new little lights. I've had them for a little bit now, but they weren't here last time you were here. That's for sure. All right. BRB. Let me go grab the plates. So we're gonna have to rock aluminum today. I'm trying to remember where the hell I put the little suction cup thing for this. Maybe it's in here. Oh, it's probably in here for sure. Or if you want to get real crazy, we can go brass. Should we go brass? No, brass is freaking cursed, so no brass. Blacks on aluminum it is, guys. We're going to get real crazy today. Real adventurous. All right, for sure. We'll do blacks. Oh, I also have reds. that are, I mean, I have hyperglides that are reds that I went through yesterday, but they're basically blacks now, so we can also do those. I didn't get a chance to mod the hyperglide blacks that I got though. Matt, what do you want me to use? What's your suggestion? Some novel keys. This is a personal unit, which is why I want to use Cherry. HMX Clouds. I got Zen Highs. Does it sound the same or no? It did. It was an addition to this thing. You don't see these little, they have magnets on the back. Follow your heart. Nixies it is, bro. Nixies it is. If I'm following my heart, you already know what it's gonna be. No. We'll go with popular vote. We're gonna go with blacks. We're gonna get real adventurous. Yeah, I got the granites. Bone stock granites, overloop granites. Let's do it. Oh, I never even put the screws in here? Jesus, what was I doing? Where the fuck are they then? That's not good. Now I'm so confused. Where the hell are those? Are they in here? They might be in here. Probably in here. Those look about right. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Just a whole ass thing of fucking screws. Well, it's because it wasn't rebuilt and I wasn't using it. I was waiting for this, so yeah. I just don't remember where the hell I put the other two screws. Isn't that good? Free balling. Oh, well, there's screws that hold it in place here. Those are K screws. That's all it was. It was just 2 extra K screws, so not the end of the world. Yeah, just K screws. Okay, I'm gonna put this in while we're down here. If I remember right, those are the screws for this. Okay. Is that supposed to stick out like that? Low-key, I feel like it's not. But let's see. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. It is much worse and much more annoying than the gaff was. I don't know why they did this, but it is very annoying to build this board. Especially when you see how short the fucking JST cable is. That's not a knock, by the way, because I know Flynn's the one that designed the PCB and shit. It wasn't designed specifically for this board. I just think... Well, I don't even know if that's true. That might be a fucking lie. Maybe it was. But the original cable, you have no room at all, like at all, to connect it. Yeah, the Vulcan Pro is a whole different beast, man. Is the Velvet that bad? Same deal. Yeah, getting that first case O-ring in is a bitch and a half. Okay. All right, let's start here. We will leave this alone. Okay, we're pretty disassembled at this point, so let's put things back and get our PCB ready. Just make sure I don't break anything. It's just sitting here. Which other PCB? The hot swap one is still in there. It's just sitting in the top. Unless you're talking about one of the new ones that I got. They're just sitting here on the side. The PCB itself didn't burn out. It's fine. It's just the daughter board. The daughter board is what crapped out. All right, let's actually clip these properly so I don't get shit later. I'm looking at you, Alex. Why not just get a new daughter board? I actually did get a new, I mean, that's what I hit him up for. So he sent me free daughter boards, but I wanted to get solder PCBs specifically because it only had a hot swap PCB with it. So that is why. This is my chance at redemption. Bro, I don't even think I have something sharp enough to cut these fully flat. Let me check. I might have some. I do. Yeah. I do. Basically, these little legs are raised a little bit so they don't sit exactly flush when they're on the PCB. Let me go see if I have. Yeah, the little ledge that it's on. All right. Let me BRB one more time. The good news is we don't actually have to use these, so we'll just use some TXAPs for right now, and all will be well. I'll order some flush cutters, and we'll try this again on the next build, or maybe the next PCB. Yeah, I completely forgot to order some. So GG's, my soul. We'll make it work though. Do I get real crazy? I don't even know if they're compatible. I was gonna say, do I get real crazy and use the balanced wires with the APs? But the APs are usually balanced pretty well. Yeah, those are straight up wire cutters. Everything I do is heavy duty, bro. Don't you know? Sorry. We're counting 1, 2, 3. Do I do just split right shift? I do split right shift, huh? So just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, because this has the LED lights in it. I think that's what screws me. Unless I just like put something in here. Did you? Nice. The GAF PCB I don't believe works. I think it's a different daughter board position. I think it's like over here somewhere facing down if I remember right. Maybe the new ones will. Isn't that what the other one I have is? Or maybe it's just the styling is different. I don't remember. I remember when I looked at it, because it's a whole separate one you have to order. It's not even under the Z60. Like this one, technically you can't buy either. So maybe it is the same one. I don't know. This is Z65 Rev 1 910 specifically is what it says. And I think the GAF one has a GAF designation as well. It's not just a Z65, right? Can you check it? Well, we'll work on this in the meantime. Congrats on the Bunny Girl Extra, Matt. Which one did you get? You got the Z-Stock one? Same JST position. Well, unfortunately, I don't have one of those. So we're SOL. What's the difference? It's just the LED then? That's it? Oh, because it's probably because it's the supports the new PC GAFs, hence LEDs. For the LED underglow. Did I math right? I mathed right. Okay. I was like, maybe I just like try to solder something in place that doesn't go fully through. I don't know what I would have to do that. It would be getting real ghetto. It's fine. We can just top mount it. It's not the end of the world. It's less work to top mount it anyway. You really prefer the O-ring sound though in yours? Damn it. How did you O-ring yours? O-ring mount yours, Trav? You just rocked it like that? Without putting a blocker or something in so that it fit properly? Oh, okay. I'm gonna use some BDZ on this. Just because I haven't used it on like anything. But I'm just gonna like go. Damn it! Did he post this? This MFer did not do it, did he? Oh, never mind. On the housings, I'm gonna use 205. I'll do my 205. Just a little bit of light 205 G0. I just had a bunch of 205 still. I mean, BDZ on the brush I was using. So I was trying to clean it off. It doesn't seat properly, but we can try it. Let's see. The tube right here is this at the top is BDZ. This is BDZ. There you go. And then what's on dabbed on the bottom? Oh, you can't. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Is 205. $200. I think it was a little bit less than that. Yeah, it is. It's an assload of BDZ. I got off of Amazon. I think it was like 180. I want to say maybe. But I'm going to try to be, use it sparingly. Why am I missing one? Oh. Did you end up getting your new backplate, Alex? Are you gonna try to find a Toblerone one for it too? Just buy a Calam one. Swap it. Not yet tuned.tm. You like the flame patina? Or whatever that's called. G-spot blocker. Yeah, the regular one's pretty plain, right? It's just straight up stainless steel. Polished stainless steel. What's the worst blocker ever? The GSK logo? I don't hate it that much. At least it's LED. I'm trying to think of what's a worse blocker. Maybe the iron ones? You're not lying. I'm not really the biggest fan of LEDs. Chimera. Is that the Canon keys one? That's what I'm thinking of. Are any of their boards good? I've never tried a Canon keys board that I can think of. Oh, I'm like, where the hell did this go? Canon keys actually have to change their fuck ass logo. All blockers suck. No, they don't. Tosaka would like a word, sir. I love blockers when the Forever 65. That one's fire. You don't like the Dick and Balls logo, dude? Come on. I've yet to see a blocker I didn't wish was an extra switch. Fair enough, man. The gaff blocker's sick. No? Would have been a sicker blocker list. Damn, the blocker hate is crazy. So are F13 blockers completely out for you too? Like the Kaze? The GSK logo is dumb. It's just a funky ass G, bro. What's wrong with that? If I bring the FMJ on Saturday, guarantee I'll buy one. Oh, damn, really? It's like that? Guarantee? You did say it's the best TKL under $700. I'm curious how it stacks up to the Corsa. Too bad they're fucking impossible to find, man. I think I might have an easier time finding an actual Corsa at this point. I mean, 360C. But you plaster it on top of your keyboard to make the... Yo, man, don't hate on Kurt. Let Kurt live, dude. He's proud of his brand. That's the GSK logo. They've been around for a minute. Do you guys think the OTD logos are stupid too? Want to trade? Yeah, for real. Of course it done. Would you have preferred it if it was blockerless? I actually wonder what was the first 65 that did that? That went with a blockerless thing. I mean, the blocker for it, and why? The fucking 3 keys throws me off. Of course it done. I wish, bro. It's on the bottom. You know, they haven't even... I need to follow up because Rebecca hasn't reached out to me at all to give me any updates. What's the GFK version? Oh. Yeah, fair. It's because you guys aren't fans. That board was made for fans, dude, not flippers. And you guys aren't GSK fans, dude, so of course you don't appreciate the logo, right? I'm actually surprised he's still making keycaps like twice a week or 3 times a week. I don't know how you even fucking run out of ideas and colorways after this many years. I don't think there's been many like new molds. Did you guys catch the McLovin one? McLovin did their very first artisan a few months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. It was a new mold with GSK. I can't remember what it was anymore, but I remember it being sick. It was very sad that I didn't win that. Gaff still sells above market, GSK below retail. That's not true. There's plenty of GSKs that sell above retail. Some of the ship molds do, for sure, but there's a lot of GSKs that go for like a pretty penny. Especially the Hunger Corns. Those guys are like 2 or 3 times retail. That's just the difference. I mean, Gaff's retail is already super high. Oh! The keyboard. The keyboard. Actually, what? I don't even know what the hell. What was retail on these? I'm assuming it's like $600. But also, I think there was a lot less of the gaffs than there were of the GSKs, right? Because the GSKs came in a bunch of colors. And also, people were sick of fucking Shangmu's bullshit. So that's another reason people don't really want to support the board. I guess we'll see how the PC version does. That's coming out pretty soon. But also, what I'll say is, man, what board is holding its value right now? The market is fucking ass. It was $680 plus a $90 ship. God damn. Give me one sec. Be right back. I thought somebody's at my door, but I'm tripping. Guess not. Shangmu made what board? He ran the GAF 910, and I think he also ran the GSK 910. I might be wrong about the GSK, but he definitely ran the GAF. And he screwed over GAF when he did it. Apparently, he didn't pay him. GSK ran the GSK 910. Makes sense. I think the other difference too is I want to say, isn't the GAF based on the OG internals? And this 910, the GSK is based on the ME, right? I don't know what the difference is really. It might be its own thing too. Because I don't think any of the other ones have that magnetic backplate. Bro, somebody needs to make a fucking TGR wiki. Yo, Ethan. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the fam. Hope you're having a good night or day, wherever you're at. We're almost done with these stabs. Okay, doc. Let's just double check. think we're good. I just realized I'm going to have to bar the plate off the other build. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Quick stab test. We said blacks, right? So blacks it is. These are MX2A blacks. Where did I put them? Yes, these are with mixed up stems. So our scratchy, not so dominant polished blacks. Should I sell Cora since I got Bunny Girl? Yes. Corsa or Cora? Wait, what? You mean Cora, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, you should. You should trade it to me along with your Magnum Ergo for my my MVP or whatever the hell else I got. You know I'm not gonna stop asking you, dude. Yo, pause, bro. Chill. We got some ticking. Oh, no, we don't. We got a warp spacebar is what we got. Okay. Stupid. You know you want to trade me, dude. Especially after that sick price cut. Unintentional flipping. Dude, BDZ really is fucking easy mode, isn't it? You barely have to put any on here. And it just does what it's supposed to do. Come on. There we go. What up, Spody? You have a trade offer for me? What is it? You want the Berg GSK? What is this PCV fucking bent, dude? What the fuck? You guys seen this? I guess you maybe can't. Oh, never mind. Okay, I think we're good. Starry? You already sick of Starry? And goddamn, that's a losing trade for me if I ever heard one. All right, we're good. I'll trade Starry back if you take if Matt takes the Kaze back, and we just keep going. We just keep looping. Yeah, exactly. Come on, Matt. We need you to step up here, dude. Help us complete the circle. What the frick indeed, sir? What the frick indeed? Sammo, you already have a Corsa. You got a sick-ass Corsa, too. You already sick of it, or what? You know if Toe was able to get one? Poor dude. Oh, he did? Sick. He was super juiced for that. I gotta stop talking to Toe in the evenings because I feel like I just convinced him to buy boards unintentionally. I'm a bad influence on him, bro. Oh, sick. I think I just got too many cool... I can only top this. I don't have a... I don't think you can O-ring this board without some extensive mods. Isn't that my job as an influencer? I don't know if am I an influencer, dude? Do I influence you guys to do anything? I don't think so. To troll, maybe. I don't even remember what Nixies these are. You O-ringed yours? What did you do for the blocker? You just let it rock? Alright, to be fair, I don't tell him to buy anything. He asked me my opinion about certain boards, and I just tell him the truth. I told him the Forever 65 is one of my favorite 65s ever. I do genuinely mean that. I still love it. I don't think I'll ever sell that board. That's a permanent board for me. He asked me if Waifu Works boards are worth getting, and I was like, yeah, I think so. Hence why I have, like, all of them. But I don't sell them, like, on dog shit. You take the top housing off. Yeah, but there's nowhere to put it because there's LEDs, bro. Or are you just saying to just seat it in there? Like that? Well, the GSK has an LED. That's why. I think you're thinking of the gaff, fam. You can trim the switch and click it in the plate? Maybe. You mean like the bottom housing? I could try it. Damn it. Dude, I have a freaking migraine right now. Oh, I hate migraines. Why? Why? Did you just call me a polhijole? The hell's a polhijole, huh? It's so funny. I'm used to my wife calling me a hijo de puta constantly. So that's what I read. No, not hijo de puta. Hijo de chinga madre is what she usually calls me. What the troll are you talking about, fam? I don't even think I can. I don't think this is this play compatible. Am I tripping? Hang on, I'll get to it. My head is hurting right now. We get to it in a sec. Fuck me. I'll prove this right. What are you fools on about? Whatever happened with that? I know she got like sued, right? She's settling or anything? She going to jail? God damn! It's over here destroying shit. She rug pulled and made crazy money. I heard that she didn't actually make any money. Like, she got rug pulled as well. Is that not true? She just basically got used, but the people that helped her set it up are the ones that did the rug pull. Yeah, so she basically got fucked. That's what I heard. And held, because she was the face of it, right? But the people that implemented it are the ones that did the rug pull. Bro, she could have made that making keyboards. And she has to take all the heat for it because she's the face of it. I mean, if you bought into that coin, you're a fucking idiot. Let's be real. You deserve to have that happen to you. You fucking deserve it. Yeah, exactly, Matt. You fucking deserve it. Don't be crying. This girl literally got famous for being drunk in public and saying some funny shit and going viral. Like, why are you going to her for financial advice? I'm gonna mix these up. Triple blacks. Whole lot of turbulence. I know, man. I'm getting sloppy, guys. I'm getting too sloppy. Got two whole ass desks and I'm still getting sloppy. Do some cleaning. Spuddy, what are you gonna bring to Keep Life? Your Benio 80? Let's fucking go. The second desk is for my work. It's my work desk. It's where I pen my angry letters and write my brooding poetry. Just say you're rich? What the fuck? What does that mean? What are you on about, son? What are you on about? What are you yapping about, No, but for reals, what are you taking? Starry? You gonna bring shiz, bro? The fuck? Why not? Toe. Nice. Oh, he sent me the proof. Matt, tell Toe to get in here. If you're still in here. So I can congratulate him. I'm going to load up on Drip in LA. Aren't you from LA? Or no? Oh, yeah, that's right. Wrong Asian. Oh, y'all look alike. Does anybody need to watch that movie, Rush Hour, when it comes out? I want all the controversy. I hope they don't change fucking anything. I hope it's just as racist as the originals were. One of the best fucking moments in that movie, I think it's Rush Hour 2. You only notice it if subtitles are on, right? Or if CC, what do you call it, is on. Closed captioning's on. Yeah, they're making a new Rush Hour apparently, and there's already like people bitching about it, and they have to put in like a disclaimer before it even starts. Anyway. This is all lore from my wife told me. I haven't verified any of that. That could be complete bullshit. So my apologies in advance. They're running up the stairs, and as they're running, Chris Tucker's running up the stairs, and there's like an old Asian lady walking down the stairs, and as he brushes past her, she says something to him in like Chinese, and the translation is "Move aside, Kobe." It's just like the most subtle racist shit you could put in a movie. Like, who fucking thought of that? And why? But given how ridiculously over the top racist the rest of the movie is, it's pretty on point. Dude, everybody has plenty of racist in them. Okay. I've been around Mexicans a long time. My family's Indian. Alex is super racist, and he's white, right? He's super racist. I don't know if you've heard the stuff he says on his streams, but it's wild. Matt, you might be the most racist person I know. I'm just trolling about Alex, obviously. But Matt is definitely racist. I don't know. My friend group growing up was, and still is, super diverse, right? Like when like all my closest friends are Asian of different varieties, Filipino, Vietnamese, Japanese, you fucking name it. So we just grew up talking shit, you know? Everything. We talk shit about everything and everybody. You walked into a conversation about racism, thanks to Rush Hour. But funny racism, not mean racism. Not clan shit. Don't get excited, okay, guys? Yeah. There was never any hate, you know what I mean? Not till fucking 9/11. That's when shit changed. Shit got very tense if you were brown. Congrats on the fucking bunny girl, by the way, Toe. Now you guys got to find Blurple or like Toozy or something for it. Yeah, that shit was wild. I saw that in high school. It's one of those things you never forget where you were when it happened. Yeah, same shit. Yeah. But I should probably test this PCB before I get excited, huh? Remember driving with a friend to the top of Town Town, seeing the smoke? Yeah, that's got to be nuts. You're right there, dude. What the shit? Why is this so fucking annoying? It's still annoying. You got to ship it out. Just ship it to me, dude. Ship it right over here. I'll get it tested and repackaged for them. Mother fricker. Alright, I'm gonna try this other fucking cable because this is goddamn annoying. Goddamn annoying. Okay, this is a longer one. Let's hope it's maybe not too long. What's up, Adept? Welcome in, man. Son of a bitch. Fuck it. Son of a bitch. Let me try. Actually, can I put it back in this way? I don't even think I can. All right, let me loosen this back up. This build process is the most annoying ever. Yeah, I'm going to. But the problem is you can't feed it in here, so I have to put it through and then loosen this up and then install this. Because otherwise, it's like impossible to get it through this stupid fucking channel. And then the other problem, Alex, is it's so short. Trust me, I've done this every goddamn way you can think of. It's so short that it'll pop out if you move it at all. I've rebuilt this thing at least 6 times now. And it's just as painful every time. What I'm trying to see is this going to be too long? But let's see. The PCB, I'm just going to connect and then tap the wires on the back. I mean, tap the slots on the back just to see if it powers up. Or at least see if the LEDs come on. Which I don't really give a shit. I don't have to connect this yet. We can just test this way. We got LEDs. Okay, we're good. Good enough. Yeah, I think this is going to be too long. So I have to use the other one. GG's. Okay. There's just not enough room. Hence the low pro connector that they're going with. All right, let's put this in first. Or I mean solder it first. And And then we will get to everything else we need to do. Dude, I finally got the notification. My new vent gets here tomorrow. I guess it got lost or something. I don't know if they actually sent me a new one or what, but I got a notification that it will be here tomorrow. So, yay! All right, bet. My new vent thing, because this sucks. Quite literally, doesn't even do what it's supposed to do very well. Duality PCBs get here tomorrow. Nice. What are you gonna build it with? You were saying plateless, right? You want to do a plateless build? Plateless HMX. Yep. No clue what. Go with your heart, dude. Like you said, go with your heart. Do some plateless oil keys. How are plateless inks? I did like the onyxes in my the lily. I just wish I would have spring swapped them first. I feel like that might sound good. Maybe a little too quiet. You still liking your Lamy, or have you not been using it? I feel you. Didn't it already come with plates? I thought it had extras. Oops. Oh, okay. Nixie's on carbon fiber or what? Time to get some Nixies, bro. You're poor. Shut up. I know where you're poor. With all those boards. Let's fix this one real quick. I'll trade you some Nixies for the Quora. How many do you need? You need $400 worth of Nixies? Anyways, how are you going to build a bunny girl? How are you guys both going to build the bunny girls? How many Nixies would that be? That'd be a lot of fucking Nixies. Though, if they're lubed, filmed, and spring swapped, then somewhat less, I guess. Which of your cherries are you going to use, Toe? Now that you're a cherry man. You know, maybe we're good influences on Toe. I don't feel so bad anymore because I think we converted him to cherry, which is great. Some blacks and oranges. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I built mine with the blacks. I was going to use oranges, but I figured why not. It's actually the same blacks I'm putting in here. Chill, bro, chill. I take it back. Matt is a terrible influence. That's Matt. That comment has Matt written all over it. Other Matt. So are you gonna try to grab one of the Tosaka extras too? Or are you gonna chill for a bit? Yeah, I get it. Honestly, I feel like the Bunny Girl's a really great board. And it's considerably less expensive, but you still get all the same, like... You're not missing anything by going to Tosaka, is what I'll say. I love it. Have you seen this trend of people not looping cherry? Yeah, I have actually. I was considering doing it on a set of reds that I was modding yesterday. I've been hearing good things about it. Just spring swapping. Well, I hear that they do at least like bag lube the springs with some 105, but like that's about it. That's about as hard as they go. But also running them completely dry as well. I was just considering just lubing the springs. Your Milmax Forever PCB gets here tomorrow too? Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that you have the Forever 65. Dude, I have a hard time because I switch back and forth between them so much. They are very different boards, but they both sound really, really good. And also, I guess it really comes down to your aesthetic preferences. I'm a weeb myself, so there's a reason why I like Tosaka so much. AKA Tosaka. The DJ name. You have a set of 2 million actuation hyperglides. Ooh. Well, I feel like they're so smooth at that point. I think, would that defeat the purpose a little bit, right? Maybe? I mean, it'd still be cool to experiment and see. Because what I'm assuming is the reason why people are doing it is they want to keep that cherry scratch. Sorry, give me 1 sec while I finish this part up. I still got to single pin all this. Oh yeah, you've been waiting on that for a minute, huh? The 2 pro tips that I learned in like the last 3 months that have been game changing for me. One is single pinning. So going through, I'm doing the whole board. Some people do 1 row at a time. Just doing 1 solder pin at a time. Just soldering one pin at a time, and then reflowing it so that you can make sure it seats fully and properly. And the other one is using a lower temperature. So I'm only at 285, and that combination has led to some really clean builds. And this might be overkill for some people, but like when you feel a pin move or snap back into place, it's so worth it. Because you would, that indicates that it was in there crooked or whatever, or not fully seated. But none of the damn tutorials tell you to do this that I've seen. Maybe it's time for a new tutorial. Your solder looks like shit. Dude, just keep going, man. Just keep going. Low temperature helps with that, right? So one cool thing is because it's low temp, you can control the flow much easier. There's much less splatter. I'll kind of zoom in real quick so you can see. They're much smaller, right? You have much less splatter for the flux going all over the place. So it's makes, I don't know, just makes it a little easier. And then you just go back over and scrub it a little bit with some rubbing alcohol, and you're off to the races. But the low temperature one is the one that got me, because all the videos I was looking at were like 380, 400, 350, and then I go down to 280 and I'm like, oh wow, this works just as good, just as fast. You always do one plane for plane. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Or even when you have like just 3-pin switches, I feel like it's helpful too. Even if you have a plate. Maybe that's just me. This one doesn't seem to have any loose ones so far. Might have found Tuesday on MN. Tuesday might still be in stock, dude. I want to say I saw it on OmniType a while back. They always run sales on it. I think Blurple's the one that's a little bit harder to find. Could be wrong though. Oh, that's a killer price, yeah. That is a killer price. I can pull my TZ out real quick before you buy it, just to see how closely it matches. I'm pretty sure it'll match the back of the board pretty well. The top is like it's a bluish color, but the back is definitely that violet / lilac color. Ghost. Oh yeah, I've got Ghost. Oh, not Ghost Witch. I don't know. Maybe Ghost Witch will look over there. I have Frost Witch, which I think would be a little too light, personally. But I can compare them both. It's right behind me on the IU. Cool. All right, let's finish this up. I don't have Dragon Witch, no. You found Frost Switch? Oh. Yeah, I can show you Frost Switch too next to it. The set I put on is Blurple. So I think that was what he themed it after. I might be wrong. Actually, I think that's just what Tofu said in the video. Like the intro, his review video for it. What is Dragon Witch themed after? I don't even remember what that set looks like right now. I was confusing it with Frost Witch in my head. It's cool. Well, enough said. You had me at Dragon. Omnia's Blurple? Nice. There you go. Nuts. You're probably just doing Honor Light. That'll look good. You mean Honor Dark? Wait. Honor Dark or Honor Light? Honor Light is the white one. I mean, it won't look bad. Yeah, it won't look bad. I think the set that's closest to it is JTK Dreaming Girl, I want to say. I think that's the same character, right? It might be. Yeah, it is the same character. That's the Bunny Girl character, actually. So if you can find that set's considerably cheaper. Yeah, I have both Honor sets, too. I don't know why people hate on Honor. I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to put Bushido on. I've had Bushido on... I mean, I've had the whole Bushido kit forever, and I have nothing to put it on. What the fuck matches that set? It's the weirdest color choices. I think it was like the first full GMK set I got. Yeah, look, I feel like Honor Dark might work on it because of the top case. Yes, this is a pine tool. This is a pine tool soldering iron. I have it set to 285 degrees, and I think it's really, really good, man. I've used this on all my boards. I get some really, really clean, simple joints. I think it does a really good job. It doesn't break the bank. You know what I mean? Yeah, I highly recommend this. People swear by the Hakos and stuff, which I think if you're doing more heavy duty soldering, it makes sense to do that investment. But for keyboards, these tiny little pins, I think you're okay with something like this. Did I flash it with Iron OS or just for the Pinesil? The Pinesil's just running the original firmware. I didn't even know that was an option, man. What's the benefit of the flash? What didn't last long? Oh, I totally missed that whole thing. My bad. Sorry. It was all the way in the zone. I just top mounted the gaff. Oh, shit. What happened? Yeah, I mean, the board was designed for top mount, I think, right? Top mount. What I've heard people describe the gaff as, right? And this is just hobbyists. It's not like an official thing. It gives you a TKL top mount sound in a 65. So that's why people like obsess over it. Top mount mods sound good, yeah. Yeah, I think top mount. It just that board just sounds good. Period. Top mount. Real good. Sorry, I'll turn that off. All right, guys. Let's get to it. Based on what I read, it's better. The Iron OS is a community effort to have a better performance on the Pinesil and the TS100 and TS101. I'm curious. Oh, I did not know that. I mean, I've probably built close to 50 boards at this point, right? No, around 30 boards right now, and including some rebuilds in there. And I've never had any performance issues with it at all. It fires up super quick. It's very consistent on heat for me. I don't know if it's like, I mean, it is $30, so maybe it's a QC thing where some have more issues than others. But I've just been very fortunate. I haven't had any problems. Knock on wood. And again, I'm only using it for keyboards, so I'm not exactly a heavy duty user, I guess. Can I explain the one pin method again? Yeah, of course. So basically single pinning is you go through and you pin, you just do solder on one switch pin all the way across like a row, right? You can do a row, you can do the full board, whatever you want to do. And then what you do is you go back with your soldering iron, you press in the switch from the bottom, you touch your soldering iron to the joint you just created, right? You melt it back down, you liquefy it. And what that does is it allows the pin, if it's loose, the switch to seat properly back in, and then you just move the soldering iron and you let it harden again. So it hardens back in place. It's just a good way to make sure that all of your switches are lined up flat and flush against the PCB. So you don't have like crooked keys or whatever, or any issues that could be introduced by that. And if you go back and you watch any of my streams for like the last, or my VODs for like the last 2 months probably now, that's like exclusively how I am soldering things. No problem, dude. No problem. I should do a video on it or something. I think it would be helpful because all the soldering, most of the soldering tip stuff that's out there is not really specific to keyboards. So it would be good to have one that just gives you like the pro tips and the gotchas, I guess, that I've learned. Not that I'm a pro by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, but like the tip about using lower heat, very helpful. You know, less risk to damage your PCB doing that. You still stick to 330? Yeah, for me it's been fine. Literally had zero issues going lower. I've heard people, there was somebody else on here that was struggling with it. I can't remember who, but somebody was struggling with it at that low, and they had a pine seal too. So I don't know if it's again like a QC thing or what. I feel like mine, it flows fast. Initially I thought it was slower, but it's not even slower. And I'm not even touching the actual wire like I was before. I'm just touching the pin. I mean, yeah, the pin and the pad, sorry. Nice, getting ready for that Pro 2K drop. Sam, are you gonna get one? Or are you quitting the Topper game? It's too plain. Fair. I mean, it's only, what, $200? You'd rather have the shell? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can do this properly. Or the H2H. H2H is beautiful, man. I really like the H2H a lot. Though mine doesn't get any use right now. This is Giveon. Indeed, my man. We're vibing tonight. It's Giveon. Alright, let's just make sure things power on. Yes, thank God. Okay, we got LEDs. All right, bro. I also like the interchangeable tops, but have a good night, man. I'll catch you online. Thank you for joining. Thank you, dude. Okay. Definitely not long enough. Okay, so it is these guys, huh? Oh man, it's all good. Have a good night, dude. Thank you guys for being here. Much love. There we go. All right. Right at the finish line. That fucking magnet is something else, man. Something else. All right. G's. Let's get our caps back on. And then get this thing tested out, yeah? That did not go in right. Yo, do we theme this all the way up, guys? I think we do, huh? All right, hang on. We're gonna theme it all the way up. Wrong one. Oops. Oops. All right, and we're gonna throw these guys on here because why not? We got themes for a reason, right? These are some Toy Cap Studio Deepwell keycaps. There we go. Your course of half plates will be here soon. Nice. Actually, don't know when Tom's going to ship the order. I got to ask him. I did put in the O-ring order yesterday, day for yesterday. I don't remember when I did it, but I did it recently. There we go. Okay. How's this thing going? Yo, no wrinkles. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the fam. We just turn this off for now. We'll leave it on. LED on or off, guys? You can't see it yet. Hang on, let me move this out of the way. It's red. I don't know. It doesn't really come off as red. I put in the PC top. There's typically a silver one. Let me change it though. Let's see what else we got going on here. Why is it not red? It's like getting stuck. It's so weird. I did choose red, but it's like not red. All right, here we go. We'll turn on the brightness a little bit. There we go. Looks better-ish. I don't know. It looks orange on here, but it looks red in real life. All right. Let's just get the key map. We got home, page up, page down, and that should probably be function. And then for layers, what do we want? We need our F keys and tilde, right? Where's tilde? And then we'll just do our Fs. And that can be delete. And I think we're all right. Go back to basic. Layer 0. Left win, right win. We're good. Okay, perfect. We're good. We got what we need. Let's see how it sounds, yeah? All right. And go to our second screen. And pull up this dude. Nope, wrong one. Pull up this dude. Bam. Okay. Oh, it's at 15 seconds. Ooh, that sounds pretty damn nice, though. Oops. Yeah, it's a little fuddy on the left side again. I think, well, the problem is the space bar is warped. So let me see real fast. Make sure the wires are straight. I could probably put a little bit more BDZ in here, actually. Tiny bit more BDZ. If I have to flood it with some extra 205, I can. Yeah, I need to see if I can get this on straight. There you go. I think I need to try to actually fix it. It's a little off still. Goddamn the space bar. It could be different things. I can tell my space bar is bent just by looking at it, so I know right now it's the space bar being off. I can kind of show you. See, it's got a little curvature to it. The best way to tell, you can lay it flat, and if any of the sides come up, like I can see the sides bowing up a little bit on a flat surface. That'll show you. So that'll lead to an inconsistent sound. Lubing, for example, can also, if one side is under-lubed versus the other one, it could cause one side to sound a little bit more flat. If the wire's bent or the wire's not properly seated, that could be another reason. Or if the stab came out, like if the stab popped out a little bit. So there's a bunch of little stuff you can, basically what you want to do is you want to checklist it and just go through and try everything, right? And last but not least, just like lube the shit out of it until the sound goes away. That usually will take care of it. But when you use something like BD's like, it's not something you want to flood with. It's not easy to flood with either because of the type of lube it is. Stabs also bottoming out. Yes, that's another one before the switch. Which is a problem with TX switches. All right, let's try this one more time before I try any more lube. There we go. There we go. Okay. There you go. So what I did was the technique I used is, we call it the right method. There's the dodgy method. There's a bunch of different methods, but what you basically do is let's do this. Okay, you take your semi bent space bar, you place it on the switch. I don't want to mess with it now because I just balanced it. And imagine it's sitting not fully seated yet, right? You start tapping in one side at a time, just very lightly, until you get it to seat and have the sound you want. So it's not fully, it might not be fully seated in the middle, for example, now, because I can even just looking at it, I can tell this is still bent. But now that the sound is even, you can tell it's not like, it was a deeper, thuddier sound on the left-hand side before, and now it's an even. You have a consistent sound across the space bar. So that's all it is. I mean, that's the cheap way to do it. The right way to do it is to probably fix this, is like to take it, heat it up a little bit and then try to straighten it out. There's different techniques for that that you can use. I just do this and I'm good, usually. Grown men can't do that. What do you mean? It sounds great. That sounds bad to you? Sounds a little fuddy to me. So let's see if that's seated properly too. It is definitely not. See, I could tell right away off of just listening to that. At this point, I could tell it wasn't seated properly. So this stab popped out, which can happen. It's not super common, but it can happen. So basically, this keycap wasn't sitting properly here either. There you go. The wire didn't pop out. The stab popped out because I don't use the thing on the bottom, whatever you call it. I don't think I've had a wire pop out on me. The shim, yeah, I don't use the shim, so they do come out every once in a while. As to why, I can't tell you why. It's not like you watch me build them. I did. The Knights stab. Yeah, in fact, the Knights are the only ones that's ever happened with, which is nuts because they're not like super loose. Yeah, that's a good point though. Those did pop out, which surprised the shit out of me. I'm not violent. I don't know what I'm doing that would cause that to happen. All right, let me just double check that. Yes, we got everything plugged in. Okay. I do like the way this sounds in top mount with the blacks actually more than the Nixies. Yeah, literally too violent with my key clicks, my key presses. Let's try this with the overhead sound too. So I'm gonna move the mic overhead. This is like simulating a little bit more of what it sounds like from where we're when you're sitting in front of it. Yeah, this is closer to what it actually sounds like. I like having it closer, so you can kind of hear it. This gives you more of the actual switch sound, right? Like if you were like putting your head down next to it and doing a test, this is what it's going to sound more like, obviously. But this is what it sounds like to a normal person that's using a keyboard, right? This is more accurate or representative of what it would actually sound like in real life. Brain. What happened, brain? Oh, Lord. Let's try that again. Okay, I give up. My hands don't want to work right now. Carpal tunnel's kicking my ass. Sounds better than Tosaka? Woof! It's fighting words. It does sound really good. I mean, it's definitely got that textbook top mount sound, which I love. So if you like a deeper sound, this is the board for you. Dude, I really like this. I know you guys hate the GSK board because you hate the blocker and shit, but I like this more. Call me crazy. Call me whatever you want to call me. I really like this board a lot. Like, I was on the fence about selling it, but I don't think I can sell this board because I actually enjoy it.
too much. Oh shit, I don't even have 2 screws in here. What am I doing, guys? There's 2 whole ass screws I didn't put in. What's my quality control team doing here, huh? You guys just letting me slack or what? How did I miss those? Did they fall out? I think they fell out. That's crazy. Call me maybe. Watch that change the sound dramatically, huh? You might see if you can flip the ergo. Matt, you fucking flip that board before selling it to me at cost. I'm disowning you. Okay? I'm fucking disowning you. I can't afford it right now though. Do we compare it to the toe? What did I say? I said if you flip that board without selling it to me at cost, I'm disowning you. You're getting disowned. Disowned. All right, we're gonna compare 65s. Let's compare 65s. You're getting kicked out of the family, dude. Black sheeped. All right, here's toe. Hopefully, I don't scratch it. Where's Trav at, man? Talking shit about blockers. Look at this. Look at this. Mob hit indeed. It's a very clean sound, dude. It's really hard. They're so different, right? The gasket sound here is just so clean and so crispy. Like all you hear is switch. This is just the Hyperglide Blacks. This similar loop technique to what I use. On aluminum plate. Yeah, very similar. I mean, that's MX2A, right? But black's on alu. It's black's on alu. Very subtle differences in spring and lubing. The group buy version is actually better. So he fine tuned the gaskets and the compression ratios, so that it actually sounds even better in the group buy unit. This is the proto. We can also test the Bunny Girl. I think the Bunny Girl's a good in between in terms of sound between these two. Which is also blacks. It's actually the same exact black, so this is like the perfect comparison. Perfect comparison, I think. So this is using the same batch of blacks that I put in the GSK. No, I'm not, man. I gave mine to Matt. I was a good friend to the guy that's gonna fucking flip the ergo on me. You know what I mean? So slightly more depth of sound than over here, but not nearly as resonant as the top mount, right? So it's a good comparison. There's like light, medium, and then here, I'll just unplug them, and then deep resonance, right? Or I could say no resonance. This is probably no resonance. This is like very slight. And this is top mount. What it comes off to me as, or what it comes across, I should say, to me as, is just more bass in the sound, right? That's what I think of when I think of resonance, and not hollowness. Hollowness is like, it's just all you hear is metal. All of them sound good to me. It just really comes down to your personal preference. What level of case sound versus switch sound, or ratio of case sound versus switch sound do you want in your board? In some cases, no pun intended, the case sound actually improves the switch sound, right? But if you really just want the switch sound to shine and you don't want to hear any influence from the case, then a good gasket mount is probably the way to go. Or a traditional gasket mount, I should say. And then how does this bad boy stack up? My $200 pickup that almost made me quit the fucking hobby. Because I'm like, why am I spending all this money if I can just use this thing and enjoy it just as much? Well, from that angle, you definitely hear the resonance. Super resonant now. Off of Reddit. Yeah, much more resonant, for sure. I know, man. It's all degens in our Discord. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. We got Trav. we got Trav, you and I. We're the only ones. Everyone else is fucking banned on everything. All the old men, literally, all the unks. all the fucking unks. You got banned for being a fucking arms dealer? No shit, Sherlock. No shit. Sama, I've been in your Discord. Okay? You're anything but normal. Anything but normal. Dude, you want to fucking have a heart attack, join their degen, their extra degen side Discord that they got going on. And just look at any of the fucking memes that they post. Actually, don't do it. It will haunt you for life. Also, aren't you supposed to be sleeping, bro? Don't you lie to me. Everyone said you made it. So it's on you, dude. It's on you. Bro heard degen and came right back to life. How does this sound compared to the gaff, Alex? In your opinion, over the wire? You created a fucking bot trap for them, for the degens? Is that what I'm hearing? Man, I can't type tonight, dude. I can't focus is what the problem is. The sound test makes it sound a lot more close out for sure. Well, we did it. We done it. I fixed it finally. God damn, that took forever to fix. But I'm glad I got it done. And I'm gonna do my best not to sell it. Matt, you want the UTD? I'll sell you the UTD. I'll trade you the UTD. That sound lasts about a day? What do you mean? Oh, that should. Yes. I was never planning on keeping it permanently. I just wanted to try it out. The UTD, that is. I do like it. But you already know, I don't really use 60s like that. So, it's just going to be sitting. That's honestly why, I also don't know if I want to keep this, as much as I love this board. I just don't really use 60s or 65s anymore. I prefer TKLs. You know? Anyway. Oh, I love it. I like it. I love it. Want to sell. Want to sell instantly. Man, everybody's hitting me up for their bunny girls. I'm super happy that so many people I know were able to land extras. That's dope. That's very dope. Post the want to sell from the stream. Just different people. They're not in the server, but they're people that were DMing me about it. So we shall see. I wonder who else got them. I'm assuming they all sold. Buy your Quora? Dude, I can't. I gotta fucking chill. Don't sell it yet. Let me sell some stuff and then I'll buy it. How about that? Or trade me. I have all this shit I need to trade. I need to move all this crap, dude. GG's. This market is cooked. Dude, I'm right there with you, man. I've exhausted too many funds into this fucking hobby. Pain is real. Get everything cleaned up and call it a night, boys. That's all I got for right now. Yeah, sorry for not giving you guys a notice or a heads up ahead of time. I was actually going to take today off. But I was like, fuck it. I want to fix this. I got the PCBs in. Might as well try.
I think next stream, instead of doing a build, I'm just gonna get the PCBs for the courses tested. Yo, Sam, would you buy sex TKL, pubert TKL? What the fuck are you saying right now? See, Degen. You promised action, bastard. Well, fuck me then, huh? No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I'm just teasing. I don't care. I don't fucking care. No, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, if he wants it and you offered it to him, dude, go for it. Yeah, that's totally fine. I do not need any more keyboards right now. Trust me. My build queue is fucking nuts, and I have more shit coming in. So let me get through that shit, and then hope this fucking market doesn't continue to implode. Jorkin TL. Why? My question is why? Who made it and why? Snow Bunny TKL is wild. I'm not gonna lie. Snow Bunny TKL is fucking wild. I would rather buy Snow Bunny TKL than Pubert or whatever the fuck that is. Anyways, all right, guys. GG's. We did it. Another successful build. Appreciate the new follows. Always appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you have a good night. We'll catch you guys online on the server. I'm going to go to that meet this weekend, so if anybody's in the Bay and wants to swap by, please stop by. Should be fun. No Pubert TKL for Sam. Sam's going to pass hard on the Pubert TKL. I'll take a Jane clone.